Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now today, it looks a bit of a gap here in the middle, don't they? We're going to make some bread today. Now this is just a, would you call it a rustic loaf? We're just going to throw it in. And we're going to do this in the HYSapientia 24. Now, there will be, everything's fairly cold at the minute, except the eggs. Now there'll be 240 ml there of warmed milk. Now that wants to be about 120 degrees, but I should do that in the microwave when we get started. We've got 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and there's a little sachet of dried yeast, but we've got 7 grams there of dried yeast, instant dried yeast. Now there's 2 eggs at room temperature. We've got 60 grams of salt. I think that's salted butter, but you can use unsalted. Right, we've got a tablespoon of salt. Oh, you can see that next to the flour. Now Wendy will throw that in with the flour. We've got 400 grams of strong white bread flour. Now it must be bread flour for bread. It's much better. Right, and then we will have a little bit of melted butter at the end just to brush on. So I think really I know what's missing in that gap. Look, we're making this as easy as we can. We're going to do it all in there, look, and put it straight in the mixer. I don't think we're going to mess about. Well, unless we change his mind, that's what we're going to do it in. So let's get my bits warmed up and we'll get started. That sounds good. Get your bits warmed up. Never mind, I'll bring you back. Right, let's get started. Now I said 120 degrees for the milk. Obviously that's Fahrenheit. It's about 50 degrees centigrade. Just if you need a figure, I had a look. Because we just do it till you think, oh, that's warm, and you dip your finger in. But it is about 50 degrees. So first of all, Wendy's just going to mix that together. Right, we'll give that a good mix in. And we'll bring you back. Right, Wendy stirred that a few minutes, and I just warmed the butter a little, so we'll put the warmed up butter. It's not melted, just to make sure it's not. It's getting a bit colder now, isn't it? So
it won't come out.
Just to make sure the butter is warm. You can't get it out.
No, not got my tools out. That's it. It's all soft.
As you say, it's soft, but it's not that melted because I put it in the microwave too long and melted it. I ruined it, so I had to do it again. I was really naughty. There. Right, there we go. Right, then you just want the eggs in, isn't it?
Yeah, and just do that.
And the salt.
Give it a good mix.
Now, we're hoping this works all right because you're just throwing it all in really, and then we're just going to put it in the mixer. So just tip them in.
Just make sure it's all combined.
Yeah, and just get that salt in there, and then
the salt.
Now it's just going to be the flour.
And then, am I right for you?
Yeah, you're all right there. Do you want me to tip it in?
Yeah.
There we go. There you see, you think I don't do anything. Yeah, even I can miss the bowl.
And then, I shouldn't have done it with this, you know.
No. Do you want that?
No, we want the mixer.
Oh, the mixer.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you'd mix it up first so it don't fly all over the place.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Use this one, look.
No, I'll get me proper one.
Yeah, that's okay. There you go.
No, hold on.
Oh, she's not happy.
I'm not happy.
Oh, you're using that one. Watch that bung up as well. Oh, dear, come on.
People say, use your handle.
There's no wrong with that spatula. It was fine.
This does not bung up.
I can't wait to see this all bunged up. She didn't bring it out, look. Come on, come on. Come on, let's see it. Clever Dick. Oh, clever Nick. I should have known I won't be right.
Let me tap that.
I'm going to go Mardy now and get the mixer out. Then we'll bring you back.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this mixing. Nice and steady.
Yeah, on one.
We go. Right, that's had its mixing. It's had a little over 10 minutes because we added that extra flour. That was
This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're going to struggle with this.
Oh.
I might move the camera out of the way. You should be splattering it all over, look. Get a bit of flour on the surface and see how we go. Right, let's get some flour on this surface.
Someone said, do it from the side.
Yeah, that's better. A lot better.
This is strong flour.
Right.
As well.
Get this turned out and see what we can do. If it's not good enough, we'll have to add a bit more flour, but we'll see what happens. It does seem very wet.
Right.
But we're hopeful.
It's like a blob.
It is like a blob. That don't look like bread. Better put some more flour on it. All's not lost yet. You can always add a bit more flour.
Oh dear.
It looks more like a pancake.
I'm doing it wrong then.
Than bread.
Flour on my hands. Right.
Oh, that's very wet, isn't it?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Hey, this is nice. Yeah, you keep powdering me.
Let me powder your nose, Wendy. What do women say, powder your nose?
I don't know.
Is that what they're doing there?
Hey, it's getting there. Sideways? That's it. Who told us that?
Do you want some on your hand?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's stuck on there already.
It's alright.
I'm struggling to get it out now. I'm in the flour.
Oh, right. That's it.
That's it, I'll flour down here and you can push it back a bit. That's it. Well, that's looking a bit better now. It should come out nice and smooth.
Do it.
I'm trying to do it on the side. Mate, I'm chucking flour everywhere.
Don't be tight.
I fancy a fight with CC with flour. And
Oh.
chucking bits of flan at her. I don't know why, CC, I just get this urge. And I know she's just the same.
Come on, keep going.
Just a pair of messy
Just
kids.
forget about... That's it.
Forget about all the other women.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how much flour we've put in there extra.
I don't know. But you got to, haven't you?
Yeah, look how sticky that is. That's looking a bit better, actually.
I know, but you're not enough.
You still think that's not enough?
No, you're not doing it enough. Take the top off.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like it's snowed. If that were on the roads, we'd all be stuck.
See what I mean? Look.
It is sticky, isn't it?
Just forget what you're saying. On the...
I can't put it on there if you're in the way. Look, I can't do no. You're standing line. That's better. Let me get in.
Oh dear.
Mate, there's no room in this kitchen. It's ridiculous.
Don't call my little kitchen.
Kitchen?
No, it's not.
Is it still too wet?
Yeah, it's...
We're not happy with this, are we?
No. I think we're best to get the flour thing out. We need lots of...
You could have told me it were in the polythene bag.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Now the trouble is telling you how much flour we've used. We can't really.
No, you can't.
It's got to be another 20 grams.
That's it.
I think we've put at least another 20 grams in. Let's have a look, see if I can...
No, not yet. Nice.
There you go. I'll put some more flour on here and see
If that helps.
if that...
Yeah.
I think we've just got to work with this now because the ingredients are not quite right, are they?
This is a different film. This is how not to do it.
This is how not to make your bread. Now if it works out, well, what can you say?
Flour on my hand, really. It's alright, I can do it from here.
It just shows you though, if you know, if it is far too wet, you can add flour. You know, if you've got to, you've got to, but it seems like the initial recipe to us hasn't got enough flour, but we'll see. Let's see if it turns out. Let me scrape it forward for you.
I mean, it always says don't drown it with the flour, but
yeah, that was, well, it was too.
it was, well, you could all see that
wet.
it's not. It's too wet.
Too wet that was. Even I could see that, and I'm only the cameraman.
That's.
I think there'll be some cutting in this film because it's going to be too long. But I'll do my best. We'll leave in as much as we possibly can, but
It's getting there.
it's not gone as well as
If
we
you just-
do. That looks about ready for the bowl now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bit. Let me just keep. That's
Yeah.
it. Look, there's still a bit of
Still a bit
stickiness.
too sticky. It is, isn't it? Do you want me to scrape it up the other way?
Yeah, I can do. but
Yeah.
I don't know if it will help.
I think you still want more flour. Look at this.
Just a little bit.
Putting tons of flour on here.
Yeah. Right, I think
That is
we'll
looking
go for the
bowl.
The
I'll
bowl.
get you the bowl because your hands are covered. Right, now this is just an oiled bowl, obviously.
I'll
Put it in
there.
and then
try and take it out.
can you take it out and turn it over? That's it, so you get it both sides.
There.
Right, I'll get some cling film on the top.
Oh dear.
Cling film's
Okay.
gone a bit crazy. Let's get that on the top. Get that covered. There we go. Right, and we'll leave it until it doubles in size. Could be a long job, it's getting colder. Right, now, that's been about an hour and a half. Been in the garden, done a few jobs, had a little nap, and there we go, look. It's doubled in size. Now, I actually warmed the oven up to about 30 degrees and then just put it in there with it turned off. And I think that has kept it a more even temperature because it still looks like it's about 22 degrees, 23 degrees. So has that worked? It's certainly doubled in size. So now we're going to get it out and have a look. Let me get my tripod so I'm not waving all over the place. Right, let's get this out. And they call it knocking the air out of it, don't they? So let's see what happens now.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
that's deflated it a bit.
It has, hasn't it?
Right,
Right.
a bit of flour on there and just, no need to go mad now. This is just,
Are you sure?
no, I'm not just saying you, I mean, you're not going to put
Yeah,
too
no.
much down. That's plenty, surely. Right, let's see how we go. So this now is just a gentle knead. Just to knock some of the air out of it actually, but just keep folding it in. And it should end up nice and smooth and elasticy. Well, that actually don't look bad already. Just a little bit of kneading, it doesn't hurt at all. So it should be quite elastic, and it does seem it.
It does. It feels.
Which has developed the gluten. So yeah, it's not looking bad actually, because it was a bit of a disaster. Come on, you've got to be honest.
I've been in the living room crying.
She's sat there crying, and I'm fast asleep on the settee. Sounds the ideal life, doesn't it? Yeah, this stressed me out so much I had to have a bit of a sleep.
Oh yes.
Right, just keep folding this into the middle and make it into the shape you want. Right, is that about the shape you want?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think I've done enough?
Fold it in a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think I was a bit late switching the camera on.
He was asleep again.
Now all we're going to do is put a little oil around the tin and we'll put the bread in. So I'll do that for you.
Yeah, spray a bit.
I'll spread that around so that you ain't got it all on your hands.
Yeah.
Don't need too much. Now,
that's it.
Trying to make a decent job. Not that Graham knows what a decent job is.
I'll try and fit that into
Right,
there.
that looks big, doesn't it? It looks massive. You made it too big. What are you doing like that for?
I ain't done it. Oh no.
It's not going to fit. That's too big. What does it look like? What does that look like? What have you done? This is a family programme.
Oh dear.
Can I? Good grief. Well,
I give up, I do.
this is horrible.
I can't
now.
do it.
You've ruined this now. I've got to cut this with a knife in 3 places. God, I feel like Jack the Ripper.
Oh dear.
This is terrible.
Oh my goodness. It's every. What are you doing
This
to
is
me?
my, well, I daren't touch it. I feel like I'm going to be accused of something. Look at it. That looks awful, doesn't it?
Right, hold on now.
Let's go for it.
Oh dear.
Let's go
What have
for
you
it.
done to me?
It's all right. Oh, you did that. I ain't touched it. I only touched it with a knife.
Right.
Look how big it is there. Right. Let's pop this in the oven for another hour. You got to cover it up.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Loosely.
about
It's got to
that.
be loosely covered.
I'm shoving it in the oven now. Oh dear.
Right. Right, now we loosely cover this because it's going to rise again. It's going to be that
I
big,
hope
isn't it?
not.
Don't put it tight.
Yeah, but you want it under that.
Yeah, go on then.
Like that.
Yeah, go on then.
Alright.
Right. Pop it back in the oven for another hour. Not switched on, obviously. Right, this has had nearly an hour and a half now. I've sat it in the oven again, so it looked pretty good through the glass. Let's get it out and have a look.
Oh dear. Well,
yeah,
that's a
that's
bit
swelled
better,
up.
don't it? Don't look
That's
so,
There we go. Well, it has risen a bit.
yeah.
Is it flopping over the sides? Let's get the oven warmed up
Right.
and then we'll
Keep it
pop it
warm.
in. Right, let's get this turned on. And what we're going to use is bake. And that's set 140, look, for 40 minutes. Well, we think we're only going to want about 25 minutes. Yeah, now I'm putting 28 minutes, and when it gets to 25 we'll pop the loaf in. How about that? So we'll let it warm up for 3 minutes and then I'll bring you back. Right, I've brought you back now because as soon as that goes on to 25 we're going to put it in. It's got to be almost there. Right, come on.
Oh, time you've opened the door, it will be 25.
It will be, won't it? Come on, I'm getting in.
There you go.
Let's get it in.
Can you do it? Don't drop it.
I think I'll manage somehow. There we go, get that right in the middle of there. Off we go. Right, let's put the light on. Right, I'll bring you back in a while when there's some action. Now, you can see there it's got even bigger. It's a good job we put it on the bottom level. We're nearly touching the top. As you can see, it's got 15 minutes to go. So we're not far off halfway, are we? It looks alright, but I don't know, that might not be long enough. Anyway, we'll just keep an eye on it and see how we go. Right, now I've brought you back because, as you can see, we're in the last minute there. I thought you'd want to see it stop. There we go. Now I'm told it beeps. Graham doesn't hear it. Let's get this out and have a look. Right, I brought you back because I've tipped that loaf out. I don't know. It feels holler enough, but we feel it's a little soft. I think it wants a bit longer. Yeah, let's get it back in. Right, let's get this back in. I set it up on bake for another 10 minutes, so we'll get that in. As you can see there, we've got another 10 minutes. Off we go. Let's get the light on. Right, now I shall keep my eye on that in case it starts burning at the top. I'll bring you back. As you see now, it's finished.
Done.
Did you hear a beep? I didn't.
Yeah, I heard something, but I think it was with that and that together.
Alright, let's get this lifted out and let's have a look what it's like.
Right.
Now the bread looks and feels done. Sorry, I'm tripping over my own feet. It should be about 89 degrees in the middle, but because we thought that sounds better when that goes off. Because we thought that feels just right, we'll check the temperature. Well, it's 91 now, so we know that is cooked. Lovely. Right, let's turn it over and get you a nice picture. Right, now there's the loaf of bread. Now, that looks pretty good to me. We're happy with that, and Wendy's just going to put some melted butter on the top, look. We thought it'd look pretty, didn't we? Well,
it won't be so crusty though.
I think we're happy with that, aren't we? Let's have a look at that. Let's get you a nice picture if we can.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'll take a nice picture if somebody don't put the brush in the way. What are you doing? Painting the Sistine Chapel here. Right. We'll slice it open in about half an hour because I want my tea. Right, now I've brought you back because this is going to be like concrete, mate, so I'm getting my chainsaw on it. This was a lovely present. Look at this. Now what I will do, I'll just cut it in half. But we thought we ought to use this knife because I thought it would be nice. But mate, this is so soft. It's still a little warm, but I want my tea. I'll tell you what, I'll cut it at the end. I will do.
That's it.
Oh my God, you can't see what this looks like, and I'm not going to show you. Let me cut some more. It looks better than it did. Now, let me turn that off first of all. I don't want to lose my fingers. Now, let me show you what this looks like. I'm sorry I did it away from you, but when you're right-handed it's a little awkward, isn't it? Let's show you. Look at that. Can you see how soft that is? Look how soft that is. Well, that's come out better than... We were worried about this. We really were, but look at...
Nice.
Oh, it's still a bit warm, Wendy.
Oh, don't
I've got to eat it. I want my tea.
We want this.
I want this. I want this
right.
now.
So,
Let's just rip that off.
I'm going to dish this up.
It's so
And then
soft.
we're going to butter that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got some stew. Right. Let me bring you back when we've got it buttered.
More.
Now, what am I thinking? I bet you won't see me put butter on this. Wendy tells me off because I spread it on and
Take
then
it off.
spread it off.
Especially when it's melting.
That is sinking in because it's still a little warm. I just can't wait any longer. There's our stew. I don't know whether you can. Yes, you can see that. We've got two big dishes of stew. Mate, this is a match made in heaven. This is.
Right, I'll take them and put them on the.
We don't take them. I'm going to cut one. I've got to cut this and give me that one. Yeah. Take that one.
Okay.
Right.
I always have the crust.
Let's just cut that.
And I'll try some.
Yeah, you try that bit, and I'll try this bit. I mean, you can see what it looks like. Look, as if we need to keep telling you. I can push it in with one finger. That's lovely, but shouldn't be eating it when it's this warm. Oh, that is really nice.
Yeah, but when you have a French stick from the shop, what do? You
have a French stick.
Eat it when it's warm.
Oh, right. Now, we're going to go and eat it. You can see what it's like. We're going to have our tea now. This has worked out much better than I thought. We've got too much mix there, definitely. Look at the shape of it. It's a bit comical, isn't it? If you're going to make this bread, don't make it like us. We'll have to have another go at this and modify how much is in it because it was just too wet. But it's worked out perfect. Right. If you've enjoyed the she's off. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I said she had the big bowl. Mate, mine ain't hardly worth having. Look how little it is. I bet she's picked all the chicken out. Right, I'm off for my tea. Look after yourselves. Me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.